Well, listen, I'll leave you judge the results and the final results on me. The players want to win. We're preparing to win, but we know what we have to do to deliver that. So I will just make sure that these guys are focused purely on the most intense performance, but with a clarity in terms of what they're to do on the pitch that will allow them, within the pressure and within the emotion of an international rugby game, that they'll be able to deliver the skills and the game plan to hopefully execute a great day for us. But I shy away from using that word win the whole time. People will judge me on that rightly. I want these guys to just go out and play without fear and play with an intensity that makes them proud of themselves and their supporters proud of them.
And then finally from me, I mean, I mentioned how well the Scottish clubs have been doing in Europe and so on. The Italian clubs have also been coming off leaps and bounds.
Yeah, Treviso certainly have come on, and Kieran Crowley and Antonio Pavanello has done a brilliant job there. There's a depth of competition within the squad, but this is a different level. Michael has done a great job in the last year steadying the ship. Horrific injury profile this year, which has really kind of stalled that progress, but we've got a good squad in place for them next year and a deeper squad. So it's all, listen, but we're the front of the war, we're the front line of the war. We're going to Guinness Six Nations this year to, make ourselves proud as a country. Italy want to win games of rugby at the very highest level, not just be competitive. That's what you play for, but it's a process, and I want these guys to understand what that process involves. That we do, and then we have to go out and deliver it.
Conor, how frustrating has it been? You've spoken a lot about how you see the squad developing, but the results haven't always been there for the public to see.
Yeah, because we're playing at the highest level. If you want us to pick off a few, we'll play Belgium, Portugal, we'll get loads of wins and we'll all happy days. We're not about that. We play at the highest level. We've been competitive in so many games, but the game of rugby has moved on leaps and bounds from the day that I retired, from the day Sergio started playing, and all the countries and the levels that they have, and we've had to make up for probably the neglect of a lot of years within the system, not of people not working hard, not of people not doing good jobs, of a system keeping up with everybody else. And now we're putting those piece by piece within the resources we have in place. But I look at the players we have, I look at the confidence that, not just, I'm saying Sergio because he's beside me, but the belief that they have in their own ability. And does that mean there's not going to be hard days? Of course not, there will be. But we've probably a lot of people didn't want us to beat Georgia. Didn't fit the story, did it? Beating Georgia, so no one talks about it. Fiji beat France. Well, we beat Fiji. Japan, brilliant win against South Africa in 2015. Well, we beat them in 2016, and we've beaten Japan. So that's the teams around us, but we want to be up at the highest level. So yes, the wins, losses, doesn't look, that's what we're judged on, and it's not, because we play at the highest level, but we're just going to go out every game and give everything we have as a coaching group, as a playing group, and together we will keep on driving this group.
Just finally, Sergio, How much belief do you have in this squad that you can be competitive in this year's Six Nations?
100%, as 15 years, but this since Conor arrived 3 years ago, we started doing things in Italy properly. So Conor say, now for us, the focus is in the present, and for us, the present, for the group, for the team, for the boys that are in Italy training, the present is Scotland. So the first game of the Six Nations. So we want to focus 100% on this game, and if our mental approach is there, I think we have the ability and the quality to put them under pressure and going for a good result. So that's our goal. That's why we're working for. Yeah.
You've not won. Sorry, you've not won a game in the Six Nations for a couple of years, but do you think you win one game and the results will continue to follow?
Well, I think we are not in the position to say if you win one game, the other win is going to follow. And the same thing, I think, is sometimes, we want to achieve a win in this tournament, and the first chance is Scotland. So we just go looking on the short term as a group, as players. So it's our focus on this game and going through this game, and after this game we're gonna go into Wales games, and week by week gonna play with everyone, and every single week, every single round of this Guinness Six Nations is gonna be an opportunity for us to go for the result.
Conor, it's never been done in the Six Nations era, but is it possible for a team to do back-to-back Grand Slams?
Oh, I think if someone does a Grand Slam this year, it will be an incredible achievement, because I just think the level of the competition is just enormous, and if you're slightly off your game, you'll come a cropper. You look at Wales, haven't lost 9 or 10 test matches. Scotland have the 2 teams in the Champions Cup quarters and will go in with confidence, and Ireland are where they are, England, France and ourselves, but I think it's going to be very, very difficult to do that. I think if Ireland do back-to-back, they will be favourites for the World Cup, not New Zealand.
Thanks a million for watching. If you want to subscribe, well, there's the button right there. If you want to see more videos, hit that down there.